All right. So okay. So you say it was flashing 9
Yeah,
times?
9, yeah. Yeah, I called them and then they said they're gonna send the part in 4 days.
Okay. But they are sending the part?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a long time to wait.
yeah, I know. But I said, oh, no problem. They send me the part. They
Yeah.
give it to John.
Yeah.
next time use.
Yeah, exactly. You got it down. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
want.
that's what you're teaching me.
That's what I always tell everybody. I say, get the part, keep the part, and then it happens again. We have a new part.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
when they come next time I see you, I give it to you.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, so we can get your tenant some hot water.
Yeah, my house is all this area, all the way to the Vermont area.
Well, you got a lot of houses, yeah. Every time you call me,
you know it.
it's a different house.
Yeah, yeah. So 40 years. Working on the house more than 40 years.
Well, that's a long time.
I'm
yeah.
73.
Yeah, you don't look 73.
Getting old.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Yeah. I'm getting old.
But you're still
I don't
young.
think I'm going to make it to 63, much less 70.
No, you're still young.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. But,
No, just keep working. It's okay.
Yeah, then I'll be all...
But don't work too hard, but relax, work.
Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah, now the weather's getting nice.
Yeah. No more rain. Oh, too much rain this year.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of rain, especially lately. Last couple of weeks, so we're going to...
Yeah, it's dry, no water, nothing. It's
No,
good.
yeah, that's good.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you got a lot of reams, so you're going to have a lot of ream problems. Reams have, I'm not going to say they got a lot of problems, but they have a few that are pretty chronic. One of them is the 9 flash, right?
Yeah.
So that's one that
this kind, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plastic no good. The new
Well,
now
yeah, I mean.
But now they put the brass one.
Yeah, the brass is better.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's probably like 1 in 10 leak. Honestly, 1 in 10. So that's not that bad. That's 10%. You know, that's not that bad. But when it does leak, it's catastrophic. You know, or maybe maybe 2 in 10 or something. And it's the devil. I want my deep socket back. I don't even know what this little screw does anyway. So it's slowing me down. All right, yeah, got it. Thank you. Sorry about that. It's something I need to take care of. I got used to my tools here. I don't have them. I'm good. Chamber sensor that we're trying to replace. Trapped down on all sides.
these water heaters sideways.
Reem likes it so this insulation just hangs down here. Drives me crazy. Gets in the way of the screw here. People are just fucking straight. Get to it. Right, we got it.
Green. First time I say green.
Yeah.
Why is it green?
Oh, is it green?
Yeah.
It's like a surface coating
Oh.
that they put on there. Yeah, it's like a surface coating they put on there to protect the screen from rusting.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how come you green?
Stuff in this bag that I don't use. It fit a second ago. What happened? Okay, we'll take this one out, I'll put this one in.
So what they call this? The
This
sensor,
is,
right?
yeah, this is the chamber sensor.
Chamber sensor.
Yeah, it just senses the temperature of the chamber, the combustion chamber. So this will be a good one. This one will work for you. Does the exact same thing. It'll work, which is what we want. Yes.
What is their function?
So it takes the heat, you know, the heat that the flame inside here, and it's inside a chamber, right? And if the flame gets too big, gets out of control, or there's too much heat, or it's blocked. Usually when it's blocked and it's not venting properly, the heat will build up, and then the sensor will pick up that heat, right? And it'll pick up that heat and it'll shut it off. Yeah. So, but it's got to reach a certain degree, you know. So this will pick it up too. It's like, yeah, kind of. It's like a safety thing, you know. It's like a safety thing. So they don't want, you know, they have to put something in here to trigger when it gets too hot. You know, they want something, and there's a bunch of different types for different water heaters. And for a ream, they use the chamber sensor. And then some other water heaters use them too. Bradford White has a chamber sensor. I don't know what they were thinking here, because this is like a one-way deal. This is really, get this sucker in here. You can't get the sucker in without dinging without dinging the pilot assembly. There is a little notch, but there we go. Okay, there we go. So we just reassemble it. Change positions. Okay. Woo. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of work.
Nothing for the gas to hold the gas.
Yeah, to keep the gas pushed in, exactly. Yeah. This saves me from doing it.
Yeah, no need to push. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear the sound.
Mm-hmm. So they should send you.
Okay.
They should send you a replacement chamber sensor.
Okay.
They may send you the whole burner.
Okay.
Just keep it.
Yeah, next time.
Keep it. Yeah, you give it to me.
Yeah.
You know, we'll put new parts in.
Oh, okay.
That's trash, you know.
Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah, that's trash. So,
Okay, thank you, John.
so you're working good. Yeah, you're working good now. So appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad. No.
All right, so we got through that service call. It was really awkward. It's always awkward working in front of somebody, you know, when someone's standing there watching you or sitting right next to you watching you. This guy's really nice, so I don't really care, but it just adds this layer of pressure, you know, when you know someone's watching. I mean, you guys are watching me right now, but I don't feel the pressure as if you were sitting in this room staring at me. There's something about that. But anyway, it was just an awkward working environment. Like you probably couldn't tell from the video, but my feet behind me were slightly higher than where I was. So like it was kind of like working on the side of an embankment where you're being pushed forward a little bit. And then I was just a little bit too tall for that area. So I was constantly having to move everything around, shift my legs, throw my legs around, so that I could look and see. And then the lighting, you know, as I'm getting older, I need glasses, but also as I'm getting older, I need more light. Like the more things are lit up, the easier it is for my eyes to see. So I don't see as well in the dark as I used to. So now when there's shadows or it's dark, that's why I got that headlamp that throws out like 7,000 lumens, because it really helps me see. And I probably needed a headlamp just for that little area, because there was trees all around us and it was dark, and it was just tough for my eyes to adjust between light and dark. They're not as crisp. So every time I gotta go digging into my bag, it just takes me so much longer to find something because I just can't see in there. I think the way that bag is oriented too. Everything, that bag, believe it or not, weighs 30 pounds. I weighed it the other day. It weighs 30 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're lugging that thing around, there's just 30 pounds worth of crap in there. And I tend to just use the same tools over and over again. I could probably get 20 pounds out of there and I'd be fine. But a lot of digging around. The socket that I needed had a nut jammed on the end of it that I have not been able to get out, and it's this one size socket. It's like a deep socket that I use to take those the nuts off for those reams, and I also use them actually strictly for ream water heater. So it's got like a rusted nut jammed crooked at the bottom, and I just need to get a nail or something and try and get it out. I've tried throwing it on the ground. I've tried almost everything, hitting it with a hammer. You know, usually that frees those stuck nuts in there out, but yeah, so anyway, chamber sensor on a ream water heater. Basically, you know, took the burner assembly out to access the chamber sensor. It's a bunch of work. Get the burner assembly out, replace the chamber sensor. He's actually got another one on order, but he doesn't want to wait 4 or 5 days. He wants to get his tenants hot water right away, so he called me. So I just use my extra chamber sensors that I keep off of water heaters and threw that in there, and of course it fired up right away. I've done a couple service calls for him. He buys only ream, so I've replaced the flooded water heaters with the drain valves. I've replaced the chamber sensors. I think the only work I haven't done for him is like replace circuit boards or valves on reams, but those are probably the most common problems that the reams have. They got the bad chamber sensors. They've got valves that just start acting up on you, either the circuit board or the valve itself. And then you've got that plastic drain valve that starts leaking, and then it floods the water heater, and then everyone thinks their water heater, you know, is shot. But anyway, just a quick service call in and out, probably 20-25 minutes. Kind of weird little working environment there. I probably should have taken my sweatshirt off too because it was hot. But yeah, just typical chamber sensor replacement on a ream water heater. Thank you for watching the video. Consider subscribing. I have another service call later on today and an additional one tomorrow and an installation this Sunday. I already installed a water heater, 2 water heaters this week. Yeah, I did one on Monday, pretty routine, and then I did one yesterday. Actually, I think you saw the one from Monday. That was Cesar Chavez Day, so that video is up. And then the one I did yesterday, I didn't really bother to videotape or record or get shots on because I think the location was pretty bad. Yeah, the location was tough to film, and there just really wasn't a whole lot going on. I was in and out of there so fast. I did it in an hour. But actually, this guy's wife helped me lift the water heater. I felt like a wimp because I was like, hey, do you have like a little carton that I can use? And she's like, do you need help lifting it? And it was a 30-gallon water heater, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna help me? Sure. And she like totally muscled this thing up and just made me feel inadequate, but you know, what do I care? I'll take the help when I can get it, right? Someone wants to throw their back out there and risk lifting a water heater, I'll take anybody's help on that. So whatever saves my back. But not much going on there, just a quick water heater replacement. I was in and out of there in like an hour. But I should have another one coming up this Sunday. But thanks for watching the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of service calls. I do water heater installations. I do repairs basically on domestic or residential, pretty much natural gas only hot water heaters. I tackle all the problems. I diagnose and repair those water heaters, pretty much with just used water heater replacement parts, and get those things up and running. And I sell used water heaters as well because I fix them at home, and I do installations. So we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Consider subscribing and give it a thumbs up and a comment. It really helps the video get circulation, and we will see you on the next video. Alright, we are back to this water heater. We got a reported 7 flash. So it's running now. Oh, looks like somebody smashed the glass out. Oh no, I didn't do it. That's pretty common. Someone smashes the glass out. You can see that. and they say it keeps going out and it's flashing 7 times. So we will do a test on the valve and see what's going on. So this size is a Torx 15, by the way, in case you're curious. Small guy there. Alright, we'll start with the battery, but I'm thinking it's definitely going to pass the battery test since it was running when I got here. So, yeah. Put the multimeter on ohms. I have to put it all the way on 2K so I can get a reading low enough. We got 11, and we got 11. So that's pretty weird that it's saying it's the valve. In my mind, it's probably the circuit board. So I think we're going to do the circuit board. The owner's working on the warranty right now to replace the water heater because it's 2022. So it's definitely under warranty, but she just wants me to get it running because this guy has had to turn it on and off like 4 times this week already. Buy us some time until we can get it replaced. I thought it might have to do with the dryer, because it's so, you can see the dryer would be using the gas before the water heater here. So that's the dryer that's tied in, but he says it's been going out without the dryer running. And he says it's always flashing, but he never counts how many times. But he finally got a count on it of 7, he says. But we did a pretty thorough test on the valve, and the valve seems to check out. So I go with the circuit board for now. Oh, this is a Residio circuit board. So we're just putting one of these older Bradford white ones on here. Works just fine. We will leave this one here for them in case they want to see it. Oh yeah, I smashed that. Already shut down. Valve seems to be responding pretty well. So yeah, just a basic service call here. Just really trying to buy them some time until they could replace this water heater. It did have a flood at one point in time. I forget what it was from, the rain maybe, but that's where all this rust has come from. So I came out, drilled some holes down here, got the water out of it, vacuumed it out. I think I also replaced the pilot assembly on this water heater. So I've been here like 4 or 5 times. That's why I was just telling her, you know, just take advantage of your warranty and return it. But in the meantime, she wants to get them some hot water. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Do a lot of water heater service calls. And I do installations, I sell parts. Obviously, to a lot of people. People call me up looking for parts. I sell them parts. And installations of water heaters. Well, yeah, let's try and get this one to last long enough till we can get it replaced. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. You can't get it lit at all? Nothing?
Yes.
Well, it's blinking. It was blinking. Did I imagine it? Okay, the pilot light is lit. Reset button is not tripped. It's not leaking. There's a tiny little tear in this wire.
How do you find it?
Oh, I'm still working on it. Yeah, I wanted to see if it. I saw the pilot light came up, so So we have spark. It's somewhere in here.
Okay.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, so we got voltage. Can't get these prongs to stay in there. That could be part of the problem. So we got voltage. Could be the board. Let me see if I have another one. But yeah, you got good voltage. You got 624 millivolts, so that's good. It's not new, but it's not bad. So if that's fine, how come, that's not working, right? We'll see if this does it, and if it doesn't do it, then it's probably the thermopile. Go ahead when we're in here and check out the valve. Could be the valve. Had a couple of these Bradford Whites that had bad valves. 11 and 11. Right, well, it's still not coming up, so.
Not working?
No, it's not working, so I gotta pull out the burner. That's not good. That is not good. I didn't get into it to work on that. I don't have to work on this. So this repair really got away from me. It was a lot of work to get into this burner assembly. I couldn't even get it out because of that 2x4. I need to replace the thermopile. That's my problem. The spark wire just broke off. So this became a pretty frustrating repair. I do have plenty of thermopiles, but I don't have a lot of pilot assemblies with good spark wires that will work for this burner assembly. So right now I'm just trying to get the thermopile out. It's just stuck. It's like rusted in there, and it's really fighting me pretty good. We got problemos now. We got mucho problemos. Alright, well, I'll turn the camera off in a minute while I rebuild the pilot assembly. So, trying to get the thermopile out caused the spark wire to break and fall off. Can't get the burner assembly out because there's 2x4 right here, so I had to pull it out. And the problem is in the thermopile, it's not sending voltage. It measures voltage, but I had a hard time getting the prongs to stay inside the clips. So it's probably just a loose wire connection inside that wiring harness. So need to get all this rebuilt and put back together. I got plenty of good thermopiles. The problem's going to be getting the spark wire. It's going to be difficult because there's like barely anything to work with there, just a tiny little nub. So yeah, I got to be real careful, and it's going to take forever, and I just want these old Bradford whites to go away, but they will not go away. Not happy. Thanks, Dave. Alright, so we'll see in a bit once I get this thing rebuilt. Alright, we're back. And it's all rebuilt. And the... Oh! The 2x4. The 2x4 is good. I was like, wait a minute! Oh, thank you. Which was good. I thought I was losing my mind for a minute. I didn't see him remove the 2x4. Alright, that's good. Got that out of the way. So we're going to rebuild the burner assembly here. Once I break some more stuff. Days. So this is kind of tricky to do. So you need like multiple hands to do this. crack. Together.
So do you guys see how that white spark wire is so close to the burner assembly? It's elevated up like that. That's just a design flaw, in my opinion. It takes on too much heat when the water heater's running and the flame is hovering on top of that green screen there, and it ends up melting the spark wire, and it just curls up and melts and exposes the wires and just causes the whole, you know, the ability to light the pilot light just gets shut down, and it's just really lame. And that's one of the biggest problems with these burner assemblies that I've seen. They put some shielding on it later on, but it still doesn't stop it.
I see it sparking. Also shooting a lot of voltage through me, but that's okay. You only need it to light once. Service call today for sure, hands down. I'm on my third one. It seems to be in dark places. I do my work in dark places. So my vision's kind of crappy today. Some light. Don't get old, people. Do not get old. Let's do this middle one here. This one's always a bastard. I can't ever get low enough to satisfy these. There we go. This takes care of it. Glasses are terrible. These are like reading glasses, so they're only good up close. Alright, she's in. These are supposed to be the easiest things over here, I swear. Let's go. Let's get the cross thread. There we go. Quarter turns. Bug eyes here. Okay. That's the most important part there. Well, we basically did a lot of work for nothing. I think I could have replaced that section, but I was already too far into the wish me luck here. Hey, I heard the click. I see the lights. So, yeah, that was a bunch of work. Man, that was a ton of work. So we had to rebuild that whole pilot assembly. I think on the old one I could have... See, this has the white wire that feeds into the line. The other one had a bridge point here, and of course there's a bridge point or a connection point built into the switch, and I could have just taken that whole section out and plugged a new section in because it was bad up here, but I didn't, and I just didn't see it until later when I was rebuilding the whole thing, trying to compare length and all that of the old one to the new one. But got a new thermopile in. That was the problem, and it's up, it's working. That's what's important. And yeah, call it a day. Get the heck out of here. It's Friday night. I'm hungry. I want to get some dinner and go home. Oh, my third service call. That none of these service calls I thought I was going to have to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.